Roll for sandwiches.
Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go.
Any sandwich-based content, I'm in. Now you make a D&D sandwich
Wow, that's very cool.
situation, and I'm very in. All right, let's see what he had as an option. Sub bun, potato, everything bagel, multi-seed, pumpernickel, hot dog. Now, listen, am I thrilled by these bread choices? You know, I would have loved to see a focaccia. I would have loved to see a panini bread in there. But you know what? It is what it is.
Slide it up here. 5, pumpernickel.
Okay.
Here in the U.S., this dark rye is what we call pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel,
Name it,
a good bread.
just eat it. Roll for main course. 2, olive.
Okay, he's got a lot. Oh, olive loaf. Oh, no.
If you're not familiar with olive loaf, it's essentially bologna with pimento stuffed olives cooked inside of it. I haven't had it since I was a kid, but I remember it being okay. Next up, roll for cheese.
Okay, no cheese, cream cheese, okay, The cheese selection here is absolutely ludicrous. Cheddar, Swiss, Gouda, cheese sticks, cream cheese, no cheese. We gotta up this man's cheese selection.
1, Asiago cheddar. That's the 3rd day in a row. On the plus side, I haven't
Okay, and he's doing store-bought. He's doing Meyer cheddar instead of like deli sliced. This guy fancies himself a sandwich man, and he's going with the pre-bought.
That's the 3rd day in a row. On the plus side, I haven't had to open any new packages. So far, so good. The sharpness of the cheddar and the olives should pair nicely. Let's roll for some botanical goodness.
Roughage. Lettuce, tomato, onion, banana, apple. What? I thought this was banana pepper, not just banana. Pineapple. Please.
3, onion. Well, that's great. Get to use up some more of this red onion that I got left over. So far, no conflicting flavors, but a lot of strong ones together. This sandwich is going to be a loud one, and I may need to chase it with some mouthwash. Next up, Wild Magic.
Extra sauce. You don't have sauce on it yet. Salt and pepper, dill, turmeric. Okay, this is his best one yet. This is his best category yet. Let's hope he gets potato chips.
11, potato chips.
Okay, you're just going to go with a Lay's Classic?
What I got right now is some Lay's Classic. This is great. I love a good crunch, and this is just going to add some saltiness without trying to fight with any of these flavors. Anxiety ahoy. It's that time we've all been waiting for.
Sauce. Okay. Sauce. Let's see. Okay, he's got a lot of good sauces. Ketchup? What? Ketchup is not a sandwich sauce. Peanut butter? Marshmallow fluff?
Grab an acid and tighten your belt. It's time for the D20 sauce roll. 15, wasabi
Oh my God.
sauce.
This man is unhinged.
Not straight wasabi.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
It's a wasabi mayo, but it still packs quite a punch. All the loud flavors came out to play today, huh? And I feel just a little bit psychic using those chopsticks earlier. All in all, though, I think this will be intense, but I think it'll work.
No. Are you
Let's
gonna
get it off the plate here?
Are you gonna
hear that nice crunch?
Are you gonna toast it at all?
Oh yeah.
I have lost a friend
That's
to finding
nice.
out she puts mayo
No
with her Nutella.
toast?
She said it makes it smoother.
What the fuck did you just say, Natty Time? I lost a friend to finding out she puts mayo in her Nutella? That's like some Men in Black shit. That's like when you realize someone's an extraterrestrial when they're like, I'd like some water with some sugar in it. Hey, can I get some Nutella with some mayonnaise in it? Your friend is a space creature. I am sorry to let you know this. Your friend they're a roach from space. And they're wearing your friend's skin as a costume. What the fuck do you even put that on? She would mix it in a bowl and do what? Would she just eat it pure? Tell me she's just not eating that raw.
All of these flavors announce themselves right away. Onion, olive, sharp cheddar, bitter molassesy bread. And then the wasabi kicks them all out of the way and completely clears out your sinuses. This is the mosh pit of sandwiches. But it doesn't taste bad at all. Well, there it is, the last bite, and with tears in my eyes, I'm prepared to confidently give it an 8.5. It's a good sandwich. It's just a lot.
I have mixed feelings about this. I think the idea is very strong. Rolling for a sandwich, I love it. You might get something new. You might invent the next Cubano. However, his effort building the sandwich and his ingredients leave so much to be desired that I'm shocked, because a sandwich guy would be offended by how that sandwich was presented in its final form. Well, I'm sad to say this, but you're being a hater. You look at this sandwich. You look at this sandwich and you tell me that's a sandwich guy sandwich. What's going on with the onions? What's going on with the plain Lays? Okay? I gave him credit. It's a great idea. It is a good idea. This is like gas station level sad sandwich.
5, Italian.
Okay.
Slices of Italian bread toasted up and ready to go. Next up, let's roll for
Okay,
main.
it's Italian bread, not an Italian roll.
8, roast beef.
Code Miko,
1,
someone
vegan
link it.
provolone. During season 1, I had my first vegan cheddar, and this will be my first vegan provolone. I tried a slice by itself, and I have to say I like it better. It's got a nice smoky flavor. All right, next up, we'll roll roughage.
Vegan provolone.
1 raisins and 4 apple.
Why do you do
I
this?
think I want to eat so many raisins on sandwiches. But honestly, they're not that bad. They end up mostly just being a little bit of a sweet note. And pairing them with apple is going to be just fine. Somebody commented last video about me being the CEO of fruit on sandwiches, and they're not wrong. It might be weird, but it could definitely be worse. Next up, let's roll wild magic. 3, cereal. Well, I've got apples and I've got raisins, so I'm going to go with these apple cinnamon
Dude, he's so off the fucking Richter right now.
checks that I have. Kind of lean into the sweet, lean into the apple. These should pair fine, add a nice crunch. Be interesting to see how they work with the rest of the sandwich. All right, last but
This dude is the Rachel Dolezal of the sandwich community. I'm saying it. I'm fucking saying it. I'm tired of it. How is this stolen sandwich valor motherfucker the most popular sandwich entertainer on the planet? He's got the biggest fucking sandwich following in the world, and he makes abominations. He makes fucking abominations. I don't even know if he enjoys sandwiches. You had Italian on there, and it wasn't even an Italian roll. It was pieces of Italian bread. And then you had provolone, and it was vegan provolone. And then you had fucking cereal on there. You're a joke, buddy. You're a fucking joke. I've had enough. Look what you're doing to the kids. You're confusing them. I don't care about the fucking critical race theory. I care about the critical sandwich theory. You're scrambling these kids' brains all up. But seriously, I love him. And, I wish him all the best because he's doing something awesome. We love to hate him. And I wish him no ill will. And I hope he makes all the money in the world.
I'm a stud.
But the sandwiches he makes are dog shit.
but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. 19, kimchi mayo. Honestly, I don't know what sauce I was expecting, but it wasn't this one. But the creaminess and the little bit of heat, I think, will actually be okay here. Let's get it put together as best as we can. And let's get our toothpicks in here to hold it together.
And then he always cuts it with an axe.
Oh, that's for a cool.
He's so
Let's get
quirky.
it cut in half.
Some are not going to
He's so quirky.
Let's
I
take a
cut my sandwiches with an axe.
look at that cross section. Interesting. All right. All right, so a lot of sweeter elements together with a smoky cheese and spicy sauce with beef. I think it'll be okay. Let's give it a taste. All right, well, it's definitely crunchy. Huh.
No.
That's interesting.
No. Don't you dare give this sandwich above a 3. Don't you fucking dare.
You know, I would swear that there are like mesquite barbecue chips on this sandwich. Something about how the smoky cheese
Stop!
and the spicy kimchi and the crunchy cereal all come together makes me think of barbecue chips. It's not a bad sandwich overall. I'm going to go with a
Oh yeah, wow, that's for cool.
6.6.
Loved every
And
second.
You're a fraud. Here's another roll for sandwich, and it has 1 million views.
Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. First up, roll for bread. 1 waffle.
What?
Well, the only waffles I have are blueberry waffles, so here we go. Next up, roll for main course. 3, bacon. Okay.
Oh. Okay, this is actually delicious.
All right. Well, maybe we have hope for a decent breakfast sandwich here. Next up, roll for cheese. That is a
Will you give us
4.
She-Wolf
Sharp cheddar
2.0?
returns. Waffle, cheese, bacon.
Okay, this actually looks delicious.
So far, so good. Double roll for roughage. 1 lettuce and 12 roll twice. All right, here we go. More roughage. 10 alfalfa sprouts and 7 sauerkraut. Well,
What have you done?
there goes the hope for a pretty normal breakfast sandwich. Apparently, the dice gods were not content with double roughage today. They wanted triple roughage. But who am I to argue with fate?
What
Here we
have
go.
you...
Lettuce, sprouts, and sauerkraut in a minute here. But first, roll wild magic. 7 more roughage. And we've got 8 banana peppers. All right. Well, this one is sufficiently off the rails.
What?
The banana peppers on there. And now for our sauerkraut. Full disclosure, I had some problems filming today, which is why this got a little bit out of order. I feel like space-time around here is a little unstable. But we've got things under control now. We've got our sauerkraut here, and there's only one thing left to do, and that's the D20 sauce roll. 18 hot honey. I honestly don't know the best case
Dude, if you had gotten rid of that roughage, this sandwich would actually be bomb.
scenario sauce would have been with this sandwich. So hot honey is as good as anything, I guess. Let's get it cut. And let's take a look at that cross section.
Is that a different guy than the first video?
There's so many different things going on. I don't even know. Oh man, how would I plus this up? Okay, to plus this up, we're going to lean into the breakfast nature of the sandwich and add an over easy egg. Plus
No!
up abomination, a go. It's messy. I don't know if it is plussed up. This is just a crazy mess of a sandwich. The egg is nice.
Dude, all I can think about is blueberry with kraut and yolk. That is so gnarly, dude. In all seriousness, I'm actually torqued for this guy that he has done so well on TikTok and been able to make a career out of what he's doing. And I actually wish him no hate at all. It's all content. But he does make terrible sandwiches that are abominations against God.